Paul examined the key more closely. The engraved symbol reminded him of a sign he had seen long ago in old case files, a mysterious mark linked to a series of unsolved disappearances. "Where did you get this key?" he asked sharply. The man hesitated, looking sideways as if searching for an excuse. "I'm not involved. I just found it in my backyard. I don't know what to do with it." Paul didn't fully believe him, but he had no time for lengthy interrogations. "You have to help us. If it's true someone wants to hurt more people, we must act fast." At that moment, the sound of breaking glass and screams came from behind the bridge. Paul and Anna immediately rushed toward the noise. Soon, they saw a group of masked men surrounding a young boy. "Step back!" Paul shouted, drawing his gun. The masked men didn't react, and one of them pulled out a knife. "You better surrender, or you'll regret it," he threatened. Anna aimed her flashlight, blinding one of the attackers, who dropped the knife in surprise. Paul rushed forward, grabbing the boy's arm and pulling him aside. "Get out of here!" he shouted. The masked men fled, but one turned and threw a stone at Paul, narrowly missing his head. After a moment, silence fell. The boy sobbed in fear and said he knew the leader of the group, someone who had been terrorizing the area for a long time. Paul decided they had to get to the old factory Anna mentioned on the first day of the investigation as soon as possible. At the factory, Paul used the key to open the door. It creaked loudly, revealing a damp, cold space with rusty machines and the smell of mold. With every second, the atmosphere grew heavier, and shadows on the walls seemed to move. "What was hidden here?" Paul muttered, looking carefully around. Anna found another note on the floor, with an unclear message. "Time is up." Suddenly, they heard footsteps behind them. "Who's there?" Paul asked, drawing his gun. No answer, but a cold gust of wind sent a chill down their spines. Out of the corner, a figure ran and collided with Anna, falling to the floor. "Help!" the figure moaned. It was a woman, blood dripping from her face. Paul rushed to check her pulse. "She's alive, but time is running out. Someone is playing for time," he said, looking at Anna. The investigation was getting darker and more complex. The woman's eyes fluttered open, but her gaze was distant, clouded by pain and fear. Paul knelt beside her, his voice calm but firm. "Who did this to you? What's going on here?" She coughed weakly, blood staining her lips. They are watching. Always watching. The symbol on the key. It's theirs." Anna checked her wounds and bandaged the bleeding as best she could. "We need to get her to a hospital now," Anna said urgently, glancing nervously at the dark factory walls. Paul nodded, but his mind raced. If the woman was telling the truth, they were dealing with something bigger than a simple murder. A secret group, lurking in the shadows of the city, connected to the old disappearances and now this attack. He looked around the empty factory once more. The stale air seemed heavier, the silence oppressive. Somewhere deep inside, Paul felt a cold presence. Suddenly, a soft click echoed from a dark corner. The woman's eyes widened. "They're here!" Paul raised his gun, moving toward the sound. Anna stayed close to the woman, her flashlight scanning every inch of the cold space. Gun cocking, flashlight sweep. From the shadows emerged a man, tall, cloaked in black, his face hidden beneath a hood. "You shouldn't have come here," he said in a low, chilling voice. Paul stepped forward, trying to keep calm. "We're here to stop you, to end this." The man laughed quietly, a sound that sent shivers down their spines. "End?" Number, this is only the beginning. He reached into his cloak and pulled out a small box, intricately carved with the same symbol as the key. Anna's hand instinctively moved toward her gun. "Put it down," Paul warned. The man smiled, a cruel twist of his lips. Then, with a sudden movement, he opened the box and released a thick smoke that filled the room. Hissing smoke. Paul and Anna coughed, eyes stinging. The woman screamed, trying to crawl away. "Stop! Don't let them win!" she cried. As the smoke thickened, shapes started to form. Shadowy figures swirling and shifting in the haze. The air vibrated with